David, are you on your way here? The elite bankers deserve to eat at a better restaurant rather than your place that's owned by a man who has a low educational level like you. Your offer letter is going to be voided. Huh?
Trouble Busters!
And the next moment I realized I was an elite banker. That's good for you. Why do you think I made it? It's because I'm amazing, just like that. Now I'm gonna throw a party to celebrate my job opportunity. I want it to be served as a course for 30 guests at $100 each. What? You got a problem with that? I do have a problem. David, you didn't show up to the other party that you were planning to throw at our place. Huh, I knew you would say that since you're always so persistent. Here's the reservation form. Happy now? That's fine. David, we got your reservation form, but if you decide not to show up again, we're gonna be charging you for cancellation, okay? That's fine, that's fine. It was only 3 months ago when you didn't show up to that reservation. You better show up for this one. Okay, I know. What do you want from me? What do I want? David, are you on your way here? Huh? We're not going there. What? The elite bankers deserve to eat at a better restaurant rather than your place that's owned by a man who has a low educational level like you. But you made a reservation with us. Are you canceling last minute? Canceling last minute? What are you talking about? You made a reservation the other day. Really? I don't know any of that. We have the reservation form right here. Okay, I'll spare 5 minutes for you. I can't possibly forgive him this time. Unlike last time, we have a reservation form this time. I'm gonna make him pay for the cancellation no matter what happens. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! It's so fun to make those dumb guys confused!
Hey, David, can I go there too? I want to see how you pull this off.
Yeah, sure, Davis, I owe ya. We can watch these middle school graduates suffer, and we'll just take out our stress on them.
David, you're terrible.
I mean, we only got the offer letter, and we haven't even worked at the bank yet. I guess we're gonna let out our stress in advance.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not going to forgive you this time. Huh? What did I ever do to you? You canceled your reservation on the day of. Here, I'm sure you remember this form. Let me see.
Let me see, too.
Don't tell me you don't remember. And who the heck are you?
You probably won't be able to remember who I am even if I tell you. You don't know how to use your brain.
Hey, what the heck is this? I never filled in this reservation form. Look at the name. What? It says Davis instead of David. Who the heck is Davis? What are you talking about? You're the one who filled out this form? Oh, I don't remember any of that. You're lying. You wrote this reservation form right here. Tom, you should ask Davis about it. You can't possibly get away by playing such a stupid trick. Cancellation is gonna be $100 per person for 30 guests, and you're gonna pay for it. My name is David, and I'm a celestial being who became an elite banker and an elite worker. So, are you gonna insist that someone named Davis is the one who made this reservation? It's the truth. My name is David, and the reservation form says Davis. That's not me. Would you ever call a paprika a bell pepper just because they look alike?
Paprika and bell peppers taste completely different.
Get it? I never made that reservation, and therefore I have no obligation to pay you any cancellation. Do you understand? This is bad. The writing on this form actually doesn't really look like his writing either. I should have been more cautious. He's canceled a reservation in the past. I should have known. Your offer letter is going to be voided. Huh? Grandpa, I thought you were taking a day off. I was worried, so I decided to see how things were going here. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I made a mistake and our reservation is canceled. Don't worry, Tom. Since this is the second time, I made sure we were prepared for this. What? You were prepared? How so? Well, what exactly did you prepare? This name isn't my name. That's right. It's not your name, and it's not your writing. Right? This means I don't have to pay for the cancellation. No, you do have to pay for the cancellation because you promised us. I don't remember promising anything.
Seeing this from a third-person perspective, you faked that reservation form just so you can get some money from David.
That's right. Isn't that fraud? Isn't that crime? You're the criminal, David.
I said
I have the voice recorder to prove that you made this reservation.
Huh? I know you're lying.
You don't even have proof, and you're just displeasing me. Tom's cell phone was on the counter, and the grandpa didn't even have a smartphone. I already know they don't have surveillance cameras. That means there's no way for them to prove that I made this reservation. Hey, what are you waiting for? If you don't want me suing you for fraud. What? The audio recording that played from a cassette player made it evident that David had verbally agreed to make the reservation for today. What?
Oh, God, that's your voice, David.
You kidding me? What the heck is that? I thought that was there for the show. This device is called a cassette player. It's an old device that can also make audio recordings. I guess younger kids nowadays have no idea what this could be. I don't care if you know what it is or not. David, I'm sure you're smart enough to know that verbal agreements can also stand as a contract. Last time we decided to look the other way, only for my sweet little granddaughter. But what you've done is a fraudulent obstruction of business. Not only are we going to make you pay for the cancellation for today, but we're also charging you for the last time, so you better be ready. David, you should probably apologize. I'm not going to apologize. Obstruction of business? So what? I'll just pay you and it'll be over. When you commit fraudulent obstruction of business, you can potentially be sentenced either up to 3 years of imprisonment or a penalty of up to $5,000. I can't be imprisoned just for canceling a reservation that I made with my relative's restaurant. But you'll be on parole for sure, since this is a repeat crime within a short amount of period. When you're on parole, I'm sure your offer letter from the bank is going to be voided. Oh my God! Canceling a reservation on such short notice, especially for a party of 30 guests for $3,000, banks value trust over anything else, and I wonder if they'll tolerate such a misdemeanor. Oh my God! Hold on! Are you gonna file a police report against me? Well, of course. Hold on! You can't do that! This is ridiculous! Yup, this is indeed ridiculous. And that's why we're going to file a police report. I need you to disregard the fact that I did this to you guys 3 months ago for the other party. Disregard? You caused huge damage to our business by canceling that reservation, David. But you said you'd look the other way! We decided to give you a chance for the sake of my sister. Since you don't seem to have any remorse, we have no mercy for you. The statute of limitations for fraudulent obstruction of business is going to be 3 years, so we'll have plenty of time to bring this up over and over again. Yes, an elite banker going through a reincarnation to become unemployed. Enjoy your journey. Oh, please wait! I was just kidding about the cancellation. We were planning to throw our party here. I'm a huge fan of this restaurant. Okay, but we hate you. We hate you as much as we hate the flu. The money. Will you let me settle this with money? We don't want that. Besides, you can't possibly have us disregard everything when you caused us $8,000 damage last time and this time combined. Oh, please, I need you to forgive me. I was jealous. You guys didn't even know how to solve an algebra problem, but you were trying to get to me by showing me the reservation sheet. I was angry about the fact that this was happening to me. No matter what you say, you did this to yourself. Please, I beg you. My wife said she's breaking up with me if I ever do anything terrible again. Is this considered something terrible? Of course it's considered doing something terrible. Oh my God, no! I don't want to lose my wife, and I don't want to lose my offer letter. How pathetic. What did you just say? I'm saying that you're a pathetic, fraudulent obstruction of business guy. I would be ashamed to have a colleague like you. How dare you? You were riding along with my plan. I was just riding along. I have nothing to do with this. He was my accomplice. His name is Davis, and he was the one who filled out that reservation form. What? Hey, you weren't supposed to tell them that. Why do I need to keep any promises with a villain? I see, so you were working with him. He spared his time to come all the way to our place to watch us suffer. I knew he had something to do with this. David, how dare you? Shut up, I'm bringing you down with me. No, that's not my writing. It just happens to be the same name. Well, you're not convincing us at all. I don't care about what you say. It wasn't me. You better prove it if you're going to accuse me like that. Well, I can perhaps send this form to analytics and we'll get some answers. Oh, I wonder if you'll get any answer. I don't think the police will do anything about it just because this form happens to have my name on it. It's at least worth trying. There's no need to involve the police for that. Oh, you're giving up. Wise choice. Keith, come on out. Keith? I'm done with you guys. Oh my God, Keith? Mr. President Keith? We've known each other since childhood. He sometimes drinks at this restaurant. But out of all days, why is he here? That's because I thought the conversation would go seamlessly if he joined. I've been listening to all that you had to say. No, this isn't what it looks like. This was just, we were just having some fun family time. I have nothing to do with this. I just happened to run into this scene and that's all. No, you asked if you could be here to enjoy watching them suffer. That's not true! Sir, David happens to be regularly committing fraudulent obstruction of business, so... You were giggling as I said the elite bankers deserve to eat at a better restaurant rather than your place that's owned by a man who has a low educational level like you! Who would laugh about a cancellation for a reservation? It's completely wrong to laugh about any harassment like that! And that's exactly who you are. You're the one who deserves to have the offer letter voided. That's enough! I can't possibly make any personnel decision when I'm under the influence. You're right! Wow, Mr. President, even when you're drunk, you make the right decision. David, Davis, I'll remember your names.
Please hold, Mr. President. You have to listen to me. I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with this.
I just happened to cancel this reservation just because we were a family. This is nothing serious. Keith, I've known you for a long time, but if you're willing to hire guys who think it's funny to obstruct a business, I'm not gonna support you. We'll be questioning the integrity of your bank if you're willing to take in people who think they can cancel such a large reservation like this. I tend to be loud, so you never know, I might be catching people's attention. I'm sure that this will end in a way that will please both of you. No! Please don't go, Mr. President! I was just spending some time persuading my family who won't even understand this innocent joke!
Why am I found guilty of this? I never made this reservation!
This is a reservation form that you filled in, right? David is testifying!
You can't let him fool you like that!
If you're going to fight this, I'll make things black and white. I'll send this to analytics and we'll get some answers. How about that?
No! You can't do that! Just think about it. I was fooled by David!
Let me ask how you obtained the reservation form for our restaurant?
Yes! Let me tell you, just because you sound like you might forgive me. David snuck into your office when you weren't watching, and that's when he stole the form!
I see. That explains it. So you filled the reservation form out and handed it to David, who acted as if he filled it out on the spot when he was at our restaurant. This is quite displeasing. You guys were even ready to give excuses to get away with doing this.
I'm sorry. He said that there's a way to let out our stress.
You've helped him out with his crime, so you're equally guilty.
What? You said you'd forgive me!
Just go through the backlogs on your brain. I never said that.
You're lying! Why? Why did I choose to come here?
We're done here. Your verdict has already been decided. Oh no, Mr. President! This must be a joke! This must be a nightmare! There's no way I'm gonna lose the opportunity to become an elite banker! I do feel bad seeing them struggle like this. Mr. Tom, I've always believed that you're a somewhat educated human being, despite the fact that you've never graduated high school. I wished I could forgive him, so I'm gonna make him struggle even more. No! You're not making any sense, but I can sense that you just want to destroy my life. What else are you gonna do to me?
Hey, David, Tom told me everything.
David, I heard that you canceled the large reservation again for the second time.
You're such a shameful son.
Wife? Father? Mother? All my family is here. My life is going downhill. Stop eating food when I'm struggling.
Didn't I make it clear that there will be no next time?
I said that too.
Me too.
No, I just happened to forget about the reservation that I made here.
I'm not going to believe you. You're lying.
You stole the reservation form, had it filled out by someone named Davis, and tried to get away with it. Tom told us everything.
Tom, how dare you?
Stop blaming him. We're breaking up, and we're disowning you.
No, this isn't what it looks like. I said I wanted to be here, but the rest of my 29 friends said they didn't want to eat here.
Stop blaming other people. I guess it's none of my business at this point.
I don't understand what made you think it's okay to do this.
You no longer have our support, so make sure you remember that.
Jess, Daddy, Mommy! Oh, is that an email? I know it's about a change in mind about the divorce.
No! That's not the change of mind that I wanted. Please don't void my offer letter. Please change your mind about the divorce, disowning, the police report, and the cancellation fee. You have way too many changes in mind that you're asking for. You might as well start your life all over again. But all I did was to cancel a reservation at a restaurant. It only cost you $3,000, and I'm your customer. You're not my customer. You have no clue how much inconvenience you're causing by making such a last-minute cancellation. People like you cause the small business owners to regrettably close down their businesses. If we don't stop you, you're gonna do it to someone else. And before that happens, we're exterminating the potential threat to all the restaurant owners across the world. Oh, no! My brother-in-law ended up with a voided offer letter, divorce, disown, criminal record, and compensation for the damages that he caused. It wasn't easy for him to find a legitimate job after having a criminal record. My legs won't move anymore. Hey, you called us some uneducated morons, but look at you. I don't know if it was the lever principle or the clever principle you were talking about, but you're no use. Oh no, if only I didn't cancel that reservation. I would have been working as an elite banker right now. What elite banker are you talking about? You're completely useless at this construction site. The other criminal, Davis, was also charged with fraudulent obstruction of business. He ended up with a criminal record and a penalty to pay, and he lives just like David does. Why is this happening to me? As for me, Grandpa and I have been working together to enjoy running our restaurant. My sister is back home, and we'll be enjoying our family time together, too. Trouble Busters!